At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable. We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd, that exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others, that the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life, that you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured, and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader, and I think that was something I had the capability of doing, and forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the student athlete going out to community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school, it's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
After graduating, I want to become a biomedical engineer and work with cardiology and cardiac implants. The big thing for me with that is my family has a history of cardiac-related issues, so I've seen firsthand kind of the struggles that people with these problems and their families go through.
I want to be really involved in corporate culture and change the stereotype of corporate greed and kind of make companies see that you can make a profit and also help the world and help people and be good.
So I think that one thing I've learned here is that you can make a difference each day, and that sometimes making a difference is just a small moment and not a dramatic thing. But my goal is to both help people as a doctor, but to help people as a person from the values I've learned from this school.
Every day I try to tell my students that anything is possible if they work hard and they have motivation and they believe in themselves, because I saw that firsthand. And so I know it can happen. There's good people out there who allow people like me to accomplish their dreams.
I feel that my mission in life is to make a difference in this world by giving back and helping others. That's always been something that's very important to me and near and dear to me. And I feel that my time at Benedictine really fostered that and taught me the benefit to reaching out, learning about other cultures, other people, accepting everyone, and also challenging myself. And I'm forever grateful for that.
So the scholarships really helped with my financial load. If I didn't have the scholarships, I probably would have a high student debt ratio, and it also helped me to focus on my academics and be in different leadership roles and give back to the community.
Well, the first reason why scholarships are so important is it obviously helps with financial situation when you're paying for school. And also, it gave me a bunch of new opportunities, opened a lot of doors for me that I don't think I would have had if I didn't receive a scholarship.
Without scholarships, I would never probably be able to get a college degree. I would probably never be able to play college football like I wanted to. So scholarships were a huge impact on why I was able to attend college and why I'm able to be successful and have Benedictine turn me into the man I am today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the contest tonight, let's take this moment to honor our one senior on the men's soccer team. A product of the Chicago Magic Academy and the Lamont Raiders, Lucas Sulka has compiled 61 appearances and 56 starts in his illustrious 4-year Benedictine playing career. The senior from Lamont has compiled 31 goals and 17 assists, along with 10 game-winning goals for the Eagles. As a sophomore, he earned all Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference Honorable Mention honors. His junior season, he stepped forward to earn first-team All-Conference honors, along with United Soccer Coaches All-Region honors, en route to the program's second appearance in the conference tournament championship round. Entering his final semester at BenU with a 3.62 overall grade point average, Sulka is accompanied by his mother Anna and his father Casey. Ladies and gentlemen, number 10, Lucas Sulka.
Good evening from the Daninator Rice Center, or from the Village of Isle Benedictine University Sports Complex. Tonight we have men's soccer action as the Benedictine Eagles will square off against Dominican University. Tonight is senior night for Benedictine senior Lucas Sulka. Lucas has compiled 61 appearances and 56 starts in his illustrious 4-year Benedictine playing career. The senior from Lamont has compiled 31 goals and 17 assists, along with 10 game-winning goals for the Eagles. His sophomore season, he earned All-NAC Honorable Mention honors. His junior season, he earned first-team All-NAC honors, along with United Soccer Coaches All-Region honors en route to the program's second appearance in the conference tournament championship round. Entering his final semester at Ben U with a 3.62 overall GPA, Solka was accompanied by his mother, Anna, and his father, Casey. This is the final home game for the Eagles. They will play next week in the conference tournament. The time and opponent is to be determined right now,
Ladies and gentlemen, so glad to have you back.
as this game will have major ratifications. Dominican enters with a 5-0 record in first place in the South Division, while Benedictine's in third, the NAC record of 2-2-1.
Now, before we begin, let's meet the starters for the contest. First, for the visitors from Dominican. Senior number 5, Giovanni Ortiz. A junior number 6, Martin Lamas. Sophomore number 10, Nick Kowalczyk. A junior number 12, Jesus Lopez. A senior number 17, Garrett Boston. A junior number 20, Randall Pietrowski. A freshman number 21, Adrian Coutu. A junior number 24, Ethan Grossum. A freshman number 30, Zachary Gamster. A sophomore number 41, Vicente Castro. Starting goalkeeper for Dominican, a sophomore number 1, Daniel Dominguez. Stars enter 6-0, 5-0 in the conference, led by head coach Eric Baumann.
Your starters for the Dominican Stars will be goalie Daniel Dominguez, number 5 Giovanni Ortiz, number 6 Martin Lamas, number 10 Nick Kowalczyk, number 12 Jesus Lopez, number 17 Garrett Boston, number 20 Randall Pietrowski, number 21 Adrian Pitich, number 24 Ethan Grossman, 30 Zachary Gamester, and 41 Vicente Castro. Your starters for the Benedictine University Eagles: number 2 Tomas Kulak, number 4 Brandon Donovan, number 8 Omar Berrigan, number 10 Lucas Suka, number 17 Musa Al-Kalab, number 22 Sal Tomayo, number 23 Michael Savartsky, number 27 Youssef Sahin, number 29 Alex Pillith, number 31 Hayden Van San, and number 32 Raj Baines. The Eagles are coached by Attila Schmidt in his 5th season. And we are just about to get underway here. Benedictine is wearing the all-white jerseys and shorts and socks, while Dominican will have the blue jersey and black shorts. Dominican's keeper, or Benedictine's keepers, will have the nice neon green, while Dominican's goalie will have the all red. And we're underway here. Ball being dribbled by Brandon Donovan as he passes over to Alex Pillith. And Brandon Donovan will be dribbling for the Eagles here. Through ball entered in to Musa Al-Khabib, and it will be a throw in deep in Dominican territory. Throw will be taken by Brandon Donovan, the 5'9" freshman from Orland Hills, Illinois. And thrown into the box, head up, and taken by the the Dominican keeper. The header hit by Musa Al-Khalab, and the Dominican keeper, number 1 Daniel Dominguez, enters it. Opportunity here for Dominican. Pass into the box, and will be a corner, will be a goal kick for Benedictine. Nice play there by Pillith. Up to Donovan. Ball being passed around, Benedictine defense. Through ball to an opportunity here for Solka, and Solka scores! The senior puts one past the Dominican keeper, and just like that, Benedictine takes a 1-0 advantage here early in the first half off the goal from Lucas Solka, sending it low into the bottom right corner for the goal. Set up by a great pass by Benedictine. And just like that, the Eagles have momentum here. Yusuf Saheed and Hayden Van Saan on the assists. Very crucial goal there. And the Stars will hope to rebound themselves. As they look to get something going. Passing around on the defense. Dominguez will boot it deep. Header won by Benedictine. Turn back over to the Stars. And a turnover by Solka will be kicked off the Dominican defender for a throw-in for the Stars. Throw-in will be taken by number 20, Randall Petruski. Another throw-in here for Dominican will be taken again by Petruski. Sulka swarmed by 2 Dominican defenders. The ball will be played back and sent into the offense. Header won by Dominican but controlled by Benedictine. Ball bounce around midfield. Van Son will force the retreat back. The Dominican keeper playing way out of the box will boot it. Header won by Dominican. Through ball entered. Will be played by the Benedictine keeper, Sal Tamayu. Donovan will dribble up the sideline. Sends it back to Safarski. Safarski. Benedictine will be patient here, already with a 1-0 advantage here with 40 minutes remaining in the first half. Donovan boots it in. Van Son will enter it in the box for Solka, but too far. The Dominican keeper will take control and roll it out. It's number 30, Gamster. Blocked by Van Son, and Gamster will throw in here. Defended nicely by Safarski. But foul called. And will be a kick for Dominican. Right at the Benedictine B in midfield. Lamas passes it back to Petruski. Petruski sends up the sideline. Nice give and go by the Stars as they look to enter in the box. And will be a throw in near the corner. Off the shoe of Donovan. Dominican trying to create a shot for opportunity. Shot on goal. Sails over the crossbar. Will result in a goal kick for Tamayu, the sophomore from West Chicago, Illinois. Flarski pass. Up the sideline. And Dominican controls the possession here. A pass to nobody will result in a Benedictine throw-in. It's Thomas Kulak receiving a lot of action. The Benedictine back line. And we'll throw in here. Back to Kulak. He passes it to Solka. And an uneventful kick out of bounds. And Kulak will throw it in again. Ball won by Benedictine. Off the foot of Al-Khalab. And will be a throw-in for the Stars. Kept alive by Kulak. Will be a throw-in for the Stars. Will be taken by number 24, Grossham. Where Grossham will retrieve the ball, and Petruski, the junior from Wheeling, Illinois, throw it in. won by Solka. And the Benedictine back line will get things reorganized here with 36 minutes remaining. And Benedictine leads 1-0 here on this Wednesday night NAC soccer action from the Village of Lisle Benedictine University Sports Complex. Pilip back to Sahin, and Sahin will send a boot over the head of Van Son. An opportunity still looms for the Eagles until Dominican heads it around. And Dominican advances on the near sideline here. Fancy footwork showed off by Castro for the Stars. As Kowalczyk passes up the far side. And Kulak stating his case. No result. The Dominican free kick about 10 yards to the left of the box. Goalie for Benedictine. Organizing the troops. Head in. Header won by Benedictine. Cleared by Kulak. And number 5, Ortiz for Dominican will send it back in. Catches a little jet stream. But cleared by the Benedictine back line. Goalie Tamayo able to put the Benedictine defense in a nice position on that free kick. Piloth takes a fall in the box. Out. Pass around the box. Dominican looking for their first good opportunity of the game. And sent out. Should be a Benedictine goal kick, and it is. Great defense there. Oh, the head referee disagrees. We'll call it corner kick. But a great defensive stand there by Donovan. His number 41, Castro, will take the corner kick here for the Stars. Into the box. Won by Benedictine. I believe it was Van Son with the win. And able to be cleared. Dribbled by Dominican. Outside the box. Nice entrance pass. And kicked out by Piloth. Will be a throw-in near the side. Benedictine defense being tested early here. Being strong. Not giving Dominican their first shot on goal for the game. Number 30, Gamster, the freshman from St. Charles, throws into the box. Kicked around. Handball wanted to be called. And will result in a Benedictine goal kick. Another nice defensive stand by Benedictine. As the Stars will have to retreat to receive the kick by Tamayo. Through ball taken by Van Son. Al-Kebab passes. Kulak dribbles up the far side. We'll give Benedictine a throw in here. Al-Kebab will take it. Kalab will take it. Al-Kalab with the throw in. Booted high by Sahin. Oh. And will be a free kick for the Stars. Pressure given by Benedictine results in a turnover, as Al-Khalab will pass back to Donovan. We'll send a ball for Van Son too far. Be a goal kick for the Stars. We're approaching the 30-minute mark. Score remains 1-0 as Benedictine's able to win the header. Opportunity here for Van Son and the Eagles. Van Son with opportunity. Gets taken down from behind. Benedictine fans in attendance want a call. They get one there, but this time it'll be a free kick for the Stars. No call still on that opportunity, and Dominican will reset. Benedictine playing really well so far. Even when Dominicans had the ball, the white jerseys of Benedictine have been constantly surrounding it. Petruski for Dominican will throw it in. Back to Ortiz. Ortiz will boot it in. Header won by Dominican, but will be picked up by the keeper and rolled out to the Benedictine defense. Kulak will boot it in, and Van Son will not win the ball. That is too far. And Dominguez will direct some traffic here and give a boot downfield. Benedictine's able to win the header. Good footwork there by Al-Khalab. Al-Khalab wins the ball. We'll pass to Van Son. Van Son will pass. Good take by Ortiz there on Dominican. As the counterattack for Dominican dies. Will be a Benedictine throw-in. Kulak will chuck it in. Pass to Pilith. We'll send it back to Silvarsky. Donovan to Berrigan. Back to Donovan. To Pilith. Over to Sahin. Sahin will enter to Van Son. Van Son will dribble around. Puts a shot on goal just wide. And good opportunity and good shot by Van Son. Misses the edge of the net by about 2 feet. And Dominguez will kick it out, likely to the Benedictine B. Ball initially won by Benedictine, then recontrolled by Dominican. Passed over to Boston. Boston shows off some footwork. To Pitic. Won by the Benedictine defense. Good boot. And will result in a throw-in taken by Gamster. Nice communication taking place by Benedictine here. Header won by Benedictine. Threat still looms here for Dominican. And will be a throw-in in their territory. They'll pass it back and around. Ortiz will pass it over to Petruski. Petruski to Castro. And a turnover by Castro. Opportunity here for the Eagles and Solka. Solka to Van Son. Keepers challenging. And Dominguez is able to make the stop there with his hands. As 25 minutes remain. And Benedictine has a 1-0 advantage here in the first half. As the punt hangs around in this windy Wednesday night. Lamas' pass to Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk sends it to Lopez. Back to Kowalczyk. Over to Pitic. And Pitic will nice play there by Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk throws his body at Kulik and ends up with a Dominican free kick about 8 feet outside the box. The quick free kick sails about 10 feet out of bounds to the right of the goal. There will be a goal kick for Tamayo. As 23 minutes and 38 seconds remain here in the first half. Kulik to Baines. Back over to Pillith. Pillith to Donovan. Turnover here. Taken by Lamas on the Stars. Kowalczyk. Pass around. Entered in, but controlled by the Eagles temporarily before Kowalczyk and their Stars regain control. Pass into the box, won by Donovan, and Benedictine wanting a call there, and will result in a corner kick. Those in attendance are social distancing and wearing masks, but their calls for that foul to be called are heard very well, as number 20 for the Stars, Petruski, take the short corner, and it will be won by Solka, and Solka, great sliding to prevent the Stars' attack, and Solka will be running down the field looking to enter the ball. He will dance on the ball before entering it, a shot on goal, and then misses. He was short upright, but a great defensive play by Solka, and really gave Benedictine, nice counterattack opportunity. But nevertheless, Dominguez, the sophomore from Elgin, Illinois, will boot it away. Opportunity here, and opportunity squandered by Tamayo. He makes the diving stop with his hands. Taken by Safarski here. Safarski will enter a ball in. And off the head of number 30, Gamster, and will be a Benedictine throw-in. Throw-in will be taken by Donovan. So he will throw in to the box. Won by Van Son, but played back. As Dominican defense is able to clear it from the box. Kulik will send it back to Tamayo. Pilth passes back to Safarski. Through pass entered. Van Son evades the Dominican defenders. Back to Kulik. Ball taken by Baines. Benedictine controlling the ball here. And under 20 minutes remain. 19 minutes and 28 seconds to be specific. Back to Safarski. Safarski will pass to Donovan. Just out of reach, and will be a throw-in for the Stars. Gamster will take the throw-in here. Castro able to pass out from some trouble shown by Benedictine there. A nice boot by Baines. Turns into opportunity. And foul there called by Van Son. We have a Dominican player down. The Dominican coach requesting a yellow card be called there. And Dominguez will get things restarted here with under 18 minutes remaining. One by Benedictine, but Ortiz will pass it back to Gamster, and Gamster will go up the sideline. Foul called on Solka on Gamster, and Ortiz will pass it over. Gamster enters it in. Off the head of Safarski, but will be a Dominican throw-in taken by Boston. And Pituch called for the foul there, the freshman from Justice, Illinois. Benedictine will get things going back here in the first half with a 1-0 advantage over the Dominican University Stars. Al-Khalab passes to Kulik. Passes back to Pilif. Passes over to Donovan. Donovan to Bargan. Bargan to Sahin. And Sahin will dribble up here, looking for a Benedictine attacker to pass to. Doesn't see the good opportunity. Sends it back to Pilif. Passes over to Donovan. Pilif will enter it in. Ball won by Van San. Played over by Kulik. Good win there by Benedictine. Entry pass by Sulka. And the shot by Van San sails too high. A good opportunity there that results in a shot for Benedictine, as Dominguez will return it. Yeah, Van San was playing football. That last shot there would be worth 3 points. But Dominguez will kick, and the score will remain 1-0. Soka holding his head there. As play will be stopped to check in on the injured senior. Athletic trainer Nate Van Raden will walk Solka off the field. The clock is stopped with 14 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. As Dominican will have the man advantage. Solka will drink some water, take a quick break before running back out onto the field. Pass by over to Gamster, and Gamster looks for a pass in. Does so, but won by Benedictine. Good control there, as Benedictine's able to look to create an opportunity here of their own. Kulak shows off some nice footwork and dribbles up the sideline to Van San. Pass back to Kulik. Akalab sends it back to Sahin. Safarsky, or Sahin rather, now has the ball. Sends it to Safarsky. Safarsky will pass intended for Van San. And will be a throw-in for Benedictine. Throw in here will be taken by Kulik. Kulik throws in, enters the box. And nice win by Kulik there as he enters into the box to a streaking Solka. Solka will regather and wait for his Benedictine teammates before entering the box again. And it will be a Benedictine corner kick. Turn up the heat. As Benedictine will have a nice opportunity. A corner kick. Looks like it will be taken by Kulik. Or, yes, it will be taken by Kulik, the junior from Chicago, Illinois. As the Benedictine offense looks to grow their lead. Corner kick entered. into the midst of Dominguez. Dominguez will pass it. Up to. Nice opportunity there by Castro, but good defense by Silfarski. Sends it out of bounds and will be, or a foul called, or a handball rather, called on the Stars. And Benedictine will regather here. Benedictine has really controlled all of this first half. Their defense has held strong when the Stars have had their opportunities. Ball won by Van San. And the Benedictine fans be sharing their opinions are heard as Pillith will, yellow card awarded to the Dominican player as number 23 Silfarski will get things back underway. And into the midst of Dominguez. Dominguez with a quick punt, but into the area of 3 Benedictine defenders taken by Silfarski, and will be another opportunity off the head of Van San. Offsides called. Gamster will kick here. Low kick, won by the Stars. And Solka will have a nice counterattack opportunity here. He will dribble up left side. Before Kowalczyk will kick it off out of bounds.
Subbing in for Dominican,
and they will use 2 subs.
Number 11, Giacomo Perino.
That's number 13, Juan Guzman, and 11, Giacomo Perino will enter the game with less than 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Will be a throw in here for Benedictine and taken by Donovan. Donovan will send it back to Pillith. Pillith will boot it to Solka. Won by Al-Khalab. And good play there. And Dominican will have an opportunity. Number 21, Pitic. Called there for the foul. Will be a free kick for the Eagles, taken by Donovan. Sent over to Sahin. Back to the keeper. And a yellow card being called there. Dominican trying to play on. Van San stating his teammate's case there. Solka also receiving an explanation for the yellow card. Has been called on number 17, Musa Al-Khalab. Will be a free kick for the Stars. And they'll pass it in to Gamster. Gamster enters it into the box. Won by the Benedictine defense. As the Stars down on the field, gets back up. As number 10, Nick Kowalczyk, hits the deck. And Solka will have a meeting with the two number 10s. They give each other a nice little high five. Number 10, Kowalczyk, is a sophomore from Poland and attended Lockport High School. And ball will be a throw in for the Stars, and they'll take a quick throw in here. As they'll have a nice opportunity in the shot. Will bounce past the Benedictine track and will be a goal kick, as they'll make a sub here for number 17, Kalab will come off, and number 21, Noah Capel, the junior from Baraboo, enters the game. Kicked up by Donovan. And won by Solka. Well, a nice opportunity here for the Eagles, as Van Saan is also with Solka. Solka's pass goes long, will result in a goal kick for Dominican and the keeper Dominguez. And Dominguez has been busy here early on. Ball won by Benedictine. An aggressive play by Dominguez pays off, as for Donovan will throw in here. And Van Saan with the opportunity, results in a corner kick. Great play by Van Saan, the senior from Great Falls, Montana, forcing the Benedictine corner kick, and will be taken by Solka with 5.5 minutes remaining. This will be the Eagles' second corner kick of the game. Taken by the senior captain here. Nice boot. Goes long. And Dominican will get out of that opportunity unscathed. Benedictine has 8 fouls so far in the first half, with only 3 fouls for Dominican. Header won by Benedictine, and then kicked out, and will be a throw in for the Stars. Each team has 1 yellow card, and Benedictine is greatly out shooting the Stars, 7-2, and 4 minutes remain here in the first half. Capel sent over, will be guarded by Donovan. Donovan with an aggressive play on the ball. Number 13 for the Stars. Ball in the Dominican box. Nice play there by Slafarski. blocking that shot. As a foul will be called on number 4, Donovan. On number 13, Guzman. And another yellow card there called on Donovan. That is Benedictine's second yellow card of the game. The first card on Donovan, the other one being on Al-Khalab. Number 41, Castro, will take a free kick in front of the Benedictine wall of 3. Dominican looks to even the score here. And Castro will enter. And nice play by the Eagles, but threat still looms for Dominican as a nice sliding play by Donovan. Able to kick that ball out of there as Castro will let his teammate kick it to him for the short corner. Castro will dribble on the side. Another play by Donovan will result in another Dominican corner with just over 3 minutes remaining. It looks like the Stars will enter one into the box here. Sent far post. Off the Dominican player's head for the goal. Number 13. It appears Guzman has evened things up here at 1-1. Benedictine will do a quick huddle here to regroup.
Dominican goal scored by number 13, Juan Guzman. Assisted by 41, Vicente Castro.
Castro credited there with the assist.
Castro tied the score.
And Van San will get the game back underway, but not after number 3, Gallegos, enters the game for the Eagles. Tied here 1-1, 3 minutes remain in the first half. Another foul called on the Eagles. And Solka and the head referee have a nice little conversation. There will be a free kick here for the Stars. Won by Guzman, then taken back by Gallegos. And Capel forces a turnover there, and Solka sends it up. Kicked out by the Benedictine back line, and will be a throw-in and taken by Gamster. As he will throw it into the box. Won by Benedictine. Guzman will pass to Pitic, back to Guzman. And entered in by the box. Will be a goal kick for Benedictine with a minute and a half remaining. Both teams with 1 goal on the board. As the lone shot on goal for the Stars. Found the back of the net. And Van Son wins the header. Taken over by the Dominican back line.
One minute remaining in the first half.
Capel to Van Son to Safarski. And into the midst of Dominguez. With 45 seconds remaining. Dominguez will boot it in. Ball won by the Stars. And the Stars will pass around midfield before heading up into Benedictine territory. And the cross attempt will go out of bounds as we will enter this first half, all tied up at 1-1, with Dominican having one goal late in the half and Benedictine holding a 1-0 lead from most advantage. 1-1 at the break. And we're back underway here. Number 41 for the Stars, Castro. Will kick things off here in the second half. Things tied here 1-1. And Kulik will throw in here. A very even first half. You could tell both teams came out tonight ready for a battle, and they're getting it. Solka pressures Dominican into making the deep pass. Will be a throw-in taken by Gamster. Won by the Stars. Turned over. Will be an opportunity temporarily. Star player falls, no foul called. And they retain possession. Kicked up the sideline. Will be thrown for Dominican. Or be thrown for the Stars after some temporary confusion. Will be taken by Gamster. As temperature drops here on this Wednesday night in Lisle, Illinois. Won by Benedictine. Nice kick up there by Al-Khalab. Ends up will be thrown for Kulek, who got a bit over anxious there for the referee's liking. He'll play it back to Sahin, and Sahin will enter it in, a pass intended for Van Soen, won by Dominican. And then some jersey tugging there. Played out of bounds and will be thrown for Dominican and Gamster. Kicked by, headed by Guzman. Ended up being a throw-in for Dominican. With 42 minutes remaining here in the second half. Won by Benedictine. And Van Soen swarmed by the Stars. Send it back to Kulik. Kulak will send it past to Solka off the back heel. And will be a throw-in. Be taken by Kulak. Actually, will be taken by Al-Khalab. The freshman from Bridgeview, Illinois, involved in the action today. Throws into Kulik. And kept in the Benedictine box. Ball won by the Stars. And they will bring it back to the middle. Number 6, Lamas. We'll look for the open Star. Yet to find it. Will pass up the far sideline. Back into Pitic. And Pitic will dribble, stopped by Gallegos. And a through ball, nice through ball by Solka. Opportunity here for Van Soen as he boots it on goal. And into lane 7 of the track will be a kick for Dominguez. So he will look to boot it out towards his teammates. Standing past midfield. Kick will go there. Won by Al-Khalab. Sent over by Boston to Gamster. And will be played through the middle. Nice win there by Slafarski. Off the back heel. And Gallegos results. Dominican sending it back. Gamster will look for his teammate, finds one. And Dominican has the opportunity here, looking to center the ball into the box. Entry pass. Still alive here. Dominican player falls, no foul called. As we will pause here as a star player is down. Athletic trainer Nate Van Rayden will check in. And play will resume with the kick from Tamayo. We'll just pass to Saheen, over to Pilith, to Gallegos. Gallegos will send it. Won by Solka. Taken back over by Dominican. And Benedictine will look to regroup here with 38 minutes in the second half. Score tied up at 1-1. Foul called there on the Stars, much to the Benedictine bench liking. Number 8 Bargain will be kicking it in for the free kick right here. Using his left foot, the junior from Burbank, Illinois. We'll look to send it into the box as 4 Benedictine players are there. Nice entry pass, but won by the Stars. Kulik will regain control and sends the through ball into the box, unable to be won by Dominican, but kept alive as Kulik hits the deck. And we will pause for action. As Van Rayden is getting his steps in for the day. We'll check on Kulik momentarily as the Stars will have a free kick. Or a dropped ball. Be played back to Dominguez, who'll send it to Ortiz. Ortiz will dribble it up to Lamas. Lamas will send it over. Up the far sideline for Dominican. Either a fake or a whiff there by the Star. And the main referee will jog on over for a goal kick. And we'll reach. He will not reach into his pocket. And it will be a free kick a few yards from the end line. Play it back to the keeper. Passing by Silfarski. He dribbles up. Ball won by Dominican. Gallegos will throw in here. Pass to Van San as he's swarmed by 2 Dominican stars. Stars pass around and then look to advance on the far sideline. Gallegos will boot the ball back towards the woods. And will be a throw in here for the Stars. 36 minutes remaining here in the second half of NAC men's soccer action. Score, Benedictine 1. And Dominican has 1 goal as well in this pivotal game in the Benedictine home regular season finale here at the Village of Lisle Benedictine University Sports Complex. Cleared by Pillith. Out of bounds will be a throw in for Dominican. Gamster will throw in here into the box. Off the head of Gallegos. Nice back heel by Van San. Into the box. Sent out by Benedictine. Good play by Sahin. Back into the box. Benedictine keeper came off there to challenge. Does end up grabbing the ball, but forces a shot high. As Dominican will come away from the opportunity without a goal. And Benedictine wants to take a shot here. As the pass from Gallegos misses Van San. That will be a throw-in for the Stars. Won by Benedictine. Passed over to Petruski. Petruski will send it in towards his teammates. Won by Benedictine. Nice play there by the Stars, but Benedictine able to regain control. We'll send it back out. A foul called there on Van San. Will be a free kick for the Stars. Gamster will send it into the box. We'll try to, but Benedictine will take it over as Van San and Solka look to set up an opportunity. Kulik will throw in here. Pass to the Dominican defender, won again by Benedictine and Kulik. Fancy footwork there, showed off by Solka as Al-Khalab finds the streaking Kulik. As it will result in a goal kick by Dominguez. sends it. Won by the Stars. Pass up top as Dominican look to enter it in. Not before good defense by Gallegos. It will be a corner kick for the Stars. Gamster will take it. Or it'll be a throw-in, rather. The throw-in into the box, won by Van Son temporarily before a good shot opportunity. Threat still looms for the Stars. Off the rip by Lamas. Another entry pass for the Stars. And the head by number 17, Garrett Boston, scores the goal for the Stars as they take a 2-1 advantage. Number 2017, Sahin, is down on the pitch for the Eagles. There are 31 minutes remaining here in the second half. The Stars have jumped out to a 2-1 advantage.
Garrett Boston with the goal for Dominican.
Use assist on that goal by Gamster as the down Eagle, Youssef Sahin, the junior defenseman, regains his feet. Looks to remain in the game. As now Benedictine will have to be the offensive aggressors here in hopes of evening the game 2-2. The shot advantage is now even at 8. Dominican has had 4 corners to Benedictine's 2. Benedictine's had 2 yellow cards to Dominican's 1, with 11 fouls to 5. And Sulko will restart the game for Benedictine University. Kulik will pass to Sulka again. Sulka will head it. Kowalczyk won the ball. Castro hits the turf. And Benedictine will look to get things going here as Gallegos dribbles up the far sideline. Out of bounds will be a throw-in for Dominican. And we've approached the 2/3 mark of our game with just over 30 minutes remaining as number 21, Adam Pitic, checks out of the game, and number 11, Giacomo Perino, re-enters the game for the Stars. But Benedictine with an opportunity here as Van Son's dribbling evades a few Dominican defenders before Van Son takes a tumble, and play will be stopped here as Van Son regains his feet. And the Village of Lisle, Benedictine University Sports Complex fans lobbying for a foul, but the yellow jerseyed referee will not call it, and play will resume. Back by Sahin to Pilith to Gallegos to Donovan. Be a throw-in for the Eagles, but not before number 2 Kulik will check out, and number 14 Shun Tanaka will enter the game. Tanaka is a defenseman junior from Japan. Silka will throw in here. We'll get the throw in here. And Van Son will kick it. Kalab shows off some nice footwork there to keep the ball in Benedictine territory. And the offensive possession remains. Pass to Van Son. Buda back up. Van Son wins the ball. Shot on goal, just wide. Fouled on Van Son called. As he will have a little conversation with the referee, stating his side of the story. And 28 minutes remain, as Dominguez will kick it away here. As the Dominican midfield and offense look to receive. Forced out of bounds by number 23, Michael Saflarski, the junior from Oak Lawn, Illinois. And ball won by Van Son. Nice through ball. And a shot on goal. Finds the back of the net. Number 8, Omar Berrigan, has knotted things up here at 2-2. Off the nice chip shot over the keeper's head. Finds the back of the net for a Benedictine goal. And just like that, don't call it a comeback. Things are tied up here at 2-2. Off the nice goal by Barrigan.
Assisted by 31, Hayden Van Son.
A beautiful pass there by Van Son. And things are even here at 2-2. As high fives were given by the Eagles there. And Dominican will look to regroup here with 27 minutes remain in this Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference regular season matchup between your Benedictine Eagles and the Dominican University Stars. Kowalczyk's pass to Boston. Boston will send it over to Castro. Castro will dance on the ball before entering the box, sending a pass to some green grass, but will be won again by Dominican. Entered in by Gamster, then will be sent out by Sahin. And Sulka's pass to Van Son results, or check that. That was Saflarski's pass to Van Son. Ball ended up deep there in Dominican territory. And ball won again. Nice play there by Saflarski as he passes to Sulka. Benedictine with another nice opportunity here. Sulka lays on the brakes and puts a shot on goal off the head of Saflarski. And just like that, Benedictine has taken the lead. And then Saflarski falls on the cartwheel, but not after scoring the goal to send Benedictine up 3-2, as the bench comes over to give him his congratulations for taking the lead. Here with 26 minutes remaining. Great opportunity there set up by Sulka, the senior, for streaking down the near sideline, laying on the brakes, and then having number Saflarski pass to Sulka. And Benedictine has the 3-2 lead with 26 minutes remaining. And now Dominican will have to come back here. Passed up here. Out of bounds, and will be a goal kick for the Eagles. If you didn't like that last goal, you don't like Benedictine men's soccer. Pass to Gallegos. Pass back to Saheen. Sends it over to Pillith, who will look to advance it to Solka. Solka wins the ball. We'll dish to Tanaka. Nice pass by Tanaka. Header won by Tanaka. And Dominican will advance up the near sideline here. Before being booted away. Back to Van Son. Van Son will kick it up. Oh, a nice fancy play there by Akalab to clear the ball. As Solka is on the turf for Benedictine. Van Rieden will come on out to check in on him. And we will pause here with 24 minutes remaining. Eagles up 3-2 over the undefeated Stars. Play will resume here. Number 20, Petruski will dribble it up the sideline. Pass to Kowalchuk. Back to Petruski. And he'll send it over to Ortiz. Pass it over to Gamster. As Dominican will look to even the score here. Dominican player hits the floor. Entrance pass will be taken by and Pillith is on the deck. Play will stop as the Dominican Stars will have a quick huddle. Benedictine will do the same as Van Raden brought his jogging shoes today. Pillith has a conversation with the main referee. As a Benedictine student athlete, I'd say our main rival is Aurora University. But if I had to put a number 2, I'd say Dominican. They're definitely all sports between Dominican and Benedictine. It's pretty competitive. And that is holding true today with the result being 3-2 and both teams definitely treating it as a big rivalry game. Play will resume here with 23 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Stars jog back out on the field, looking to have an answer for the previous Benedictine goal. Header won by Dominican. Sent over to Guzman. Guzman will send it back to Lamas. Lamas to Petruski. Boston sends it over to Kowalchuk. Back to Lopez. Lopez will send it back to Petruski, and Petruski will send an entrance pass in. Won by Benedictine. Cleared up high. Van Son wins the ball at the B temporarily before taken over by Gamster. And Benedictine has regained control here as Solka. His pass off the foot, won by the Stars. And cross into the box. And Solka will reverse footing here, and Tanaka will boot it over to a Van Son, a running Van Son, rather, before Ortiz will send it over to Gamster. This Gamster sends it deep into the Benedictine box, off the Benedictine defender's head, and will be a throw-in with 22 minutes remaining as the stadium lights are in full effect as the sun has gone way down. Gamster will throw into the box. Header won temporarily by Benedictine, but the ball still bounced around in the box. Good job there by the Benedictine back line of defense. Sent back in. Won by Tanaka. And results in a throw-in for Benedictine. Able to stop the Dominican offense there without them putting a nice shot on goal. And they will march down the field with another throw-in. Will be taken again by Tanaka. Check that, it will be taken by Al-Khalab. And a turnover there. And Van Son will take it. Will be a throw-in. Van Son is from Great Falls, Montana. And foul there called on Benedictine and number 8, Omar Berrigan. And Kowalchuk will dribble up the near sideline, passes to Boston. Boston enters it in. And then will be Solka, a nice counter-attack opportunity here for the super fast Solka, as he is slow playing and looking for Van Son, and Van Son will dribble it into the box, pass to Solka, and almost a highlight reel play by Solka, but possession remains with the Eagles. It's an entrance pass to Al-Khalab, shot on goal, a nice high shot on goal there, but a good save by Dominguez and Dominican, as Boston will dribble it up the near side. Good win there by the Stars after the tough challenge by Benedictine. Castro's pass to Lopez. Lopez will send it back to Gamster. Back to Lopez. And Lopez will find off the Benedictine defender's head. Ortiz, or Lamas rather, looking to send it in on the cross over the head of Boston, and he will play the ball. Great defensive move there by Tanaka before he's taken down from behind. And then Tanaka with the pass out there. Threat still looms for the Stars. A nice cross put in by Petruski. Threat still remains here. Stars with the opportunity. Benedictine back line holding strong. And the kick from Lamas sails high, out of bounds, as the Benedictine defense holding strong there. And the score remains 3-2. Passed over by Gamster. Cleared by Tanaka. Tanaka's been playing great, coming off the bench. And looks like shot attempt by Petruski, initially bobbled by the keeper Tamayo, but he will grab it, dribble it, and kick it high up in the air before the ball is won by the Stars. 16 minutes remain here in the second half of NAC men's soccer action. Pass here by the Stars, won by Benedictine. Gamster will send it to Lamas. Lamas over to Petruski. And Petruski will enter it in to the box. Kicked out by a Benedictine defender, Gallegos. And then Van San will throw Gamster down. And it will be a throw-in, or a free kick for the Stars. Free kick into the Dominican box. Cleared out by Benedictine. Over to number 11. Number 11, Giacomo Perino, junior from Aurora, Illinois. Showing off some nice footwork before the Benedictine defense is able to clear the ball. And will be a throw-in for the Stars, trailing by a goal with just over 15 minutes remaining. Off cleared by Benedictine. A low shot entered in. Ball still in the Benedictine box before being cleared by Gallegos. Dominican wanting a handball. Nice challenge here by Barragan. And will be a Benedictine foul and a Dominican free kick. Alanis will send it over. And Gamster will take it a deep pass. And it will be a goal kick out of the reach of number 17, Boston. Boston's a senior from Layton, Utah. And Tamayao will kick the ball here. Off the head of Sulca will be a Dominican throw-in. Ortiz's pass to Gamster. Over to Guzman. Guzman Forced retreat by Gallegos. Passes to Lopez. And will be a throw in here for the Stars. Out of bounds. Another throw in for the Stars. 13 minutes remain. Dominican trails 2-3. But has had several opportunities here in the recent couple of minutes on offense. Booted out by Van Son. And Dominguez will kick it right back. Al-Khalab, the pass out to Solka. Solka with a nice through ball to Van Son. Van Son's able to win. Waiting for his teammates to catch up. He sends pass intended for Solka, won by Dominican. As Kowalczyk will send it over to Boston. Boston sends it back to Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk over to Lamas. To Guzman. Over to Lopez. Well, cross is blocked. Will be a corner. Number 27, Sahin, preventing the cross and forcing the corner kick. As Dominican will have 8 players in the box. Pass to Castro. Castro will retreat. Look for another cross opportunity there before being sent out by Benedictine. And it looks like we have a nice opportunity here for a counterattack. As Gallegos will pass it over to Van Son. And Van Son, number 23 Safarsky, enters the box, but it will result in a opportunity here for the Stars. It's Kowalczyk. Number 41 Castro. Played in by Guzman. And Solka is down for the Eagles. Benedictine will make a substitution. Capel will re-enter the game. Play is stopped with. Play is not stopped. Time is still ticking here. As the main referee will have a conversation with fifth-year coach Attila Schmidt. Solka is on the sidelines here, but 10 minutes and 10 minutes and 49 seconds remain here. Cross opportunity by the Stars. Goes out of bounds, but will be a throw-in. The Benedictine defense very active here late in the second half as the Stars offense has turned things in here into hyperdrive. A throw-in and will result in a missed shot by Castro. As Tamayo will kick things off here as we approach the 80th minute of this Benedictine versus Dominican men's soccer game. Slafarsky wins the ball but gets called for the foul. stating his case to the referee, but will result in a free kick and will be taken by Castro. Sends a chip in and will be booted out by Capel. Petrosky plays it back to Ortiz. Ortiz will send it in. Header won by Benedictine and sent back out towards midfield. Capel forces the long pass across the field. Off Kowalchuk to Petruski. Nice stop there by Tanaka. And Gamster kicked, blocked by Van Soen. Will be a throw-in. As Dominican will make a substitution. Number 11, Giacomo Perino will check out as Ethan Grossman, the junior from Bartlett, Illinois, re-enters the game. So we have 8 minutes remaining. Entrance pass. Able to be corralled out of bounds by Benedictine. Dominican takes a quick short corner here for a wide shot on goal. Falls into the arms of Tamayo. Just had a great game here today. 7.5 minutes remaining. Benedictine holding on to that 1-goal lead, 3-2. As Capel tries to control the kick. And Benedictine has possession here. Tanaka will send it to Baines. Tanaka will boot it into the box. As number 10 for Dominican, Kowalchuk, is on the turf for Stars, and the main referee will pause action. And we will pause our action as well, with 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in the second half, as Van Raden will check in. Kowalchuk regains his feet and will walk off. Benedictine has committed 17 fouls to Dominican's 5. Dominican has the 1-shot advantage, 12-11. Benedictine has had 6 shots on goal to Dominican's 3. Dominican has taken 7 corners to Benedictine's 2. And Benedictine has 2 yellow cards to Dominican's 1. But Benedictine has the most important statistical advantage, and that is the goal. So they're up 3-2 here late in the second half. Off of goals. Off of goals by Michael Slafarski, Lucas Solka, and Omar Bargan. Solka will check back into the game. Along with Adam Stearns for Dominican. Check that. Giacomo Perino. Rangers game for the Stars. And has possession of it in the far corner. Kicks it off of the Benedictine defender and will be a throw-in for the Stars here. Deep into Benedictine territory and late in the second half as we approach 6 minutes remaining. The throw-in into the box. Bounced around and cleared out by the Benedictine defense. Spanson charges. The pass by Ortiz to Boston will result in a goal kick for the Eagles. Or goal pass to Petruski rather will result in a goal kick. Played up. Nice play by Al-Khalab there. Keep the ball in the air. As Baines will pass to Van Son, and Van Son will advance the ball here for the Eagles. Dishing it to Solka. Solka sends a nice advantage with a sliding stop there by Giovanni Ortiz. As Grossman will dribble up the near sideline. Passing it to Lopez. Lopez followed by Al-Khalab. And will be a throw-in for the Stars, taken by Grossman. As Dominican will sub here with 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. Correct that. Number 10, Kowalczyk will just re-enter the game. Castro enters the box, takes a fall, no foul called, and will be a throw-in for Dominican. Number 24, Grossman will take the throw-in here for the Stars. As Ortiz will pass it back to Gamster. Gamster will dribble it up the far side before sending a ball into the zone. Bounces around. And will be a corner kick, or a goal kick rather, for Benedictine with 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Kudos to the Benedictine back line for really holding up strong in this late part of the second half. The work is not over, as Lamas will pass to Lopez. And a kick out by Gallegos will result in a throw-in with just over 3 minutes remaining. Benedictine has a 3-2 lead. And this throw-in will be sent into the box. Challenge here. Forces Dominican to retreat and regather. And an errant pass will result in a goal kick. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Benedictine and Dominican battling it out. The kickoff, Tamayo will enter midfield off the head of Solka. Then eventually corralled by the Eagles. Then Solka back heel to Van Son. And Van Son will win the ball before being sent back to Dominguez, and Dominguez will boot it midfield. Grossman will pass Pietrowski will send a pass that's picked off by Pilaf, and then Solka wins the ball. Takes a second to regather himself, and then Dominican here with the opportunity. Sent up the far sideline. Quick throw and taken by Dominican before being won by Sahin. Sahin with a nice defensive play and forces the throw in. Right in front of the Dominican bench will be it will be thrown in. Won by Dominican. Off the head of Kowalczyk.
1 minute remaining.
And just like that, we have under a minute remaining. Benedictine will throw it in here as 50 seconds are all that is left in this one. Off the head of Van Son will be a Dominican throw in. 40 seconds remain. As time continues to tick here, and Dominican pulls their goalie, Dominguez. 20 seconds remain, and the clock will stop. The yellow card is given to number 6. Check that, number 8, Omar Bargain. And will be a Dominican free kick with 16 seconds remain. The keeper for Dominican is in the box. This is going to be one of the last opportunities of the game to even the score here in regulation. And the kick enters in. Initially won by Benedictine. Ball still remains in the box.
10,
cross back in.
9, 8,
Offside's called.
7, 6, 5,
Offside's called on Dominican.
3, 2, 1.
And that will be the game. Benedictine pulls off the upset here, beating Dominican with a score of 3-2. And Benedictine moves to 4-2 on the year, after handing Dominican their first loss of the season. And Benedictine able to come out with the win with Omar Bargain, Lucas Solka, and Michael Slafarski all scoring goals for the Eagles in their victory. Until next time, go Eagles.